Hello everybody, Karios TCG here, and today we're going to be doing Pokemon Card of the Week episode 11. And in this video, we're going to be doing something a little differently. So, we've been talking about Pokemon and the supporters, the trainers and the stadiums and all sorts, but we haven't talked about the cards that allow the Pokemon to swing or to attack. And let's go over them now. First, you have your original energies: Metal, Dark, Psychic, Water, Fire, Grass, and Electric. So more often than in a deck for Pokemon, you're going to have at least one of these pertaining to the Pokemon the type of the Pokemon of choice. Some Pokemon can have, to put an example, like Ogerpon here, like its first attack is 1 fire energy and 2 colorless, and the second attack, Dynamic Blaze, is 3 fire energy, basically attaching 3 fire energies, and it allows you to swing. So having energies in the deck, and these are just some of the well-known ones, just having basic ones. The only difference between energies in Pokemon is that you can have as many of these as you want, as long as it leads up to 60 cards, or 50. As long as it leads up to the designated number of cards you can have in the deck, you're fine. Certain Pokemon, when they attack, have different color energies, different type energies next to them, so you have to mix and match. So for this moment, I'll try to talk about each energy and which decks I know offhand that uses them a lot. Grass, not many decks that I know offhand use grass energies, because I think grass is kind of like grass type decks are kind of non-existent right now, unless, oh wait, Ogerpon, that's probably like the only one that I know offhand, but Ogerpon's always mixed with like other Pokemon, so more often than not. Fire energy, well, let's just get the main one out of the way. Charizard EX with Infernal Rain. Basically get 3 fire energies and attach to any Pokemon on board, whether it be bench or active. So that's the only deck that I know offhand. There are others, but it's the main one. Okay, water energy. Chien-Pao Baxcalibur, Serena EX, with Serena basically making any Pokemon go down to 30 HP, which is very terrifying. But also the Chien-Pao Baxcalibur is also a very terrifying deck for water types. Psychic types, Gardevoir EX, with Psychic Embrace, take Psychic Energies and put them on a Psychic Pokemon. However, every single Pokemon that is attached takes a little damage. A very small price to pay, and with the introduction of Munkidori with Psychic and Dark types, Psychic types are actually going up in the world. And speaking of Dark energies, cards like Munkidori actually do pretty well with the Darkness energy in most decks right now. But decks that use Dark energy, none come to mind. Because I guess when I play at my local, people only play specific type decks. Metal energy, Ambipom from Pokemon Go with the tail attack. Basically, uh, roll for heads. You get to swing as many times. You do damage for every heads. And also Metal Maker Matang is another one. And finally, the electric energy. Let's just really get the big ones out of the way. Miraidon, Iron Hands. This goes well with the electric generator, which allows you to get more. So there's that. Electric generator. Yeah, it lets you get more. And the best thing about energies is that they come with the stamp. And when you participate in tournaments, you do have a chance of getting a hollow one as well. But it'll be hollow, it'll have the stamp, and it'll have like a swirl on one of the on the art on the energy card. And then I did say that there were cards from the past. So we have here is a vintage fire energy with the old school lettering. You can tell the difference between the two is just uncanny from the several amount of years from this to this. And then when I said that there were cards that were hollow, what I have here is a hollow fire energy. It's really nice. It's not sparkle. It's not like the Play Pokemon one where it has like the swirls and it has like the sparkles on it, but it's a hollow energy. And then now we're going to be talking about the special energies. So cards like Medical Energy, Jet Energy, and one of my personal favorites, Double Turbo Energy. Well, Mist Energy also, and Double Turbo. These are also energies. These are energies that have unique effects. So, Medical Energy says, as long as this card is attached to a Pokemon, it provides colorless energy. So cards like this, more often than not, always will provide medical energy unless the card says otherwise. When you attach this card from your hand to one of your Pokemon, heal 30 damage from that Pokemon. Really cool. Then the Double Turbo Energy. As long as this card is attached to a Pokemon, it provides two double energy. The attacks of the Pokemon this card is attached to do 20 less damage. 20 less damage to your opponent's Pokemon before applying weaknesses and resistance. So, to put this into example, Arceus V-Star, with its swings for 200. When this is attached, and let's say another energy, let's say this is another energy, that's 3. Instead of swinging for 200, it's swinging for 180. So even though it adds more energy to the Pokemon, it makes the Pokemon swing for less. Doesn't make the card bad, it's just, you get more energy for your buck, but with the sacrifice of less damage. Now we have Mist Energy. As long as this card is attached to a Pokemon, it provides a colorless energy. Prevent all effects of attacks used by your opponent's Pokemon done to the Pokemon this card is attached to. Existing effects are not removed. Damage is not an effect. So basically you're going to be hit, but any additional effects that a card may have that targets a Pokemon, it will not target. It will basically you'll just swing, take the damage, nothing extra. And then I forgot about the jet energy. As long as this card is attached to a Pokemon, it provides colorless energy. When you attach this card from your hand to one of your bench Pokemon, switch that Pokemon with your active Pokemon. To put this into a bit of an example for those who are, I know a lot of people already know about this, but for those people who are unfamiliar, let's just put this into perspective. Okay, so say Scovet is inactive, and let's say let's say Arceus V Star is in bench, and you have a Scovet inactive. More often than not, that will never happen, but in the event that you do attach a jet energy, basically Arceus will basically swap places, and it provides colorless energy, so there's that. The other cards are the Spec energy cards. So they provide similar effects to like Double Turbo, but unfortunately I do not have the card, so I'm sorry about that. Hopefully in the future I'll talk about it when I get my hands on one. And that's it for this episode. Talking about the energies, a lot of people on my Discord server really wanted me to talk about the energies in terms of Pokemon. They would not let me go on that, so I decided to just get that over and done with. So that's this week's episode. If you like what you saw, please like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.